the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the New York Knicks going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. And for Los Angeles, they haven't forgotten the fact that this team swept them last year in the regular season. This is a game they had circled going in. And guys, we'll be watching Roy Hibbert tonight, arguably the league's premier rim protector. Kenny, his reach and length make it so difficult to try to get anything near the basket.
Yeah, even if the best finishers in the game, they talk about Roy Hibbert when they come in the lane. You have to pay attention to him. He concentrates on defense more than offense, and he takes pride in it.
You know, he knows how to challenge shots by staying vertical. He's the master of vertical.
And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Looking at the last game for the New York Knicks, it was a loss to Charlotte at the Time Warner Cable Arena.
And in that game, guys, their three-point shooting really was their own worst enemy. Even when they got the open looks, they just had an inability to knock them down.
And guys, you've seen it happen to every team. You have to be a threat from beyond the arc nowadays, and if your team goes cold, it really can sabotage your game.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And New York, looking at who they've got. Freak, he's in at the point. Maurice Spade's out there with Porzingis. Then it's Anthony, and it's Afflalo in at the 2.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
Right wing, here's Clarkson. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Clarkson's got his second bucket tonight. Now the Knicks with it. Freak dishes to Afflalo. To the paint, got a piece of it. Freak, and that one's good.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Hibbert with the screen. Kobe kicks to Hibbert. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
To the middle, here's Porzingis, and he lays it straight in.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. I spoke with the Lakers head coach. As far as key factors coming into this game, he said that defense is their focus, and he added, our shot blocking really gives us that anchor inside and the foundation we need to be successful at that end of the floor. That's something we can count on, and of course the rest of our defensive execution is just as important, if not more so. Kevin, it's always defense first.
Thanks, Doris. Well, guys, give us your thoughts on that.
Well, I think for a team that has the ability to control a game with its defense, that's where I would expect the focus to be.
And that's exactly right. I mean, if they're going to play to their strengths, they should be pouring a lot of effort into their defense. I think coach is coming into this one with the right mindset.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so just over a minute and a half played. Randall grabs the board.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
The shot by Harkless, no good.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
A baseline J, and that one's good.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Kobe. He had 13 points in the win against Dallas.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Now here's Kobe following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. Shoots. That doesn't go in either for Kobe.
Well, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Afflalo left side. Outside Anthony. And a wide open look for Freak. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Lakers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Kobe with it, now guarded by Afflalo. The 3. Bryant can't get that one to fall. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against Dallas.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
From 7, here's Hibbert. Lays it up and banks it in. Hibbert's got his second bucket of the night.
I just love the determination on that backboard. Coming out of the gates really, really strong.
Here's Porzingis, defended by Harkless. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. New York shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Freak at the line for 2.
Free throw good. Freak. He's off on the second. The Lakers in the lead. Randall passes to Clarkson. Outside, Kobe. There's the triple. The shot by Harkless, no good. The Knicks have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Freak passes to Porzingis. Outside Anthony. Some nice passing by New York here. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Anthony. Freak's got 5.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Well, a chance here to check out Carmelo Anthony. Really been a key contributor over the past month. First and 3-point field goal percentage. And not many players opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And not only is he dialing it up from deep, he's doing it with great consistency. One of our league's most efficient three-point shooters.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Bass comes in for Julius Randle. And Lewis Williams subbed in for Bryant. Lopez, he's checked in for New York. Tony Roten comes in for Aaron Afflalo. Now here's Hibbert. And it's Freak with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
The 3 from Anthony. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Now here's Clarkson. Tight defense on him. From 12 feet out. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Larry Nance is checked in for the Lakers. Young comes in for Harkless. And then for New York, Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Porzingis. And Derek Williams subbed in for Anthony. Freak dishes to O'Quinn. The pass to Roten. Rebound by Williams. The Lakers trail. Young outside. Back to Williams. Pass with a screen for Williams. Can't capitalize on the good screen. For New York, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Outside Williams. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Clarkson. Here's Lopez. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
That is good. Clarkson's got 10.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's O'Quinn. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Take a look at the Bulls. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And checking out New York, 6.5 games behind them.
And right now for the Knicks, they're a team searching for a way to take a leap forward this season. So far, here in the early going, that leap has not existed.
Well, with the personnel they have, Greg, that leap probably not going to come. I mean, they could be a playoff team, but I don't see them being a major threat.
And that one falls for O'Quinn. The Lakers making a switch here. And so O'Quinn nails both of them. 1:52 left to play in the first. Pass to Nance. Fires from 14. Knicks with the rebound.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Passes it to Huertas. There's the triple. The rebound by Roten. The Knicks leading by 4. The floater. The rebound by Young. LA's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Lets it go from 11. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Feeds it to O'Quinn. He tries for 3. Kept alive. The Lakers shooting just 35% to start the game. A shot by Williams, no good. Knicks have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. And it's Freak missing.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
Huertas passes to Williams. There's the triple. No good. Excellent D there from Freak. Williams kicks to Roten. From the line, he clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Roten's got his first 2 points. Can't get it to go. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Knicks lead by 6. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And we talked to Carmelo Anthony earlier, and he talked about how this team has improved their play of late.
We got back to trusting one another on both ends of the court, you know, having the confidence for one another. So, you know, as a result of that, we've been winning basketball games. And, you know, the game became a lot more fun once again for everybody.
Well, it was nice to see Carmelo healthy for a while last season. But not a lot of fun for first-year coach Derek Fisher as the Knicks finish with their worst record. New group in for the Knicks. Robin Lopez has checked in for Spates. Derek Williams comes in for Porzingis. Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for Gerald Green. And Freak subbed in for Roten. And New York, looking at who they've got. Freak, he's in at point guard. Williams is out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's Aflalo, and it's Anthony in at the 3 spot. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hornets was superb. He finished with 28 points and did his work from a pair of lines, hitting from both beyond the arc and from the charity stripe. A truly dominating game from him in what was hopefully a sign of things to come. At least that's how the franchise is thinking, guys.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
Here's an opportunity for us now to focus on some small forwards who play anything but small. The leading shot blockers at the 3 spot. 5th on the list, Mo Harkless.
Just superb in terms of their athletic defending ability. I mean, all of them. They never give up on a play and do everything they can to challenge each and every shot.
Well, you'd think the energy they expend defensively would take away from their offense, but that's not the case. For most of them, a block leads to an easy basket or fuels their offense.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Larry Nance is checked in for Julius Randle. Young is subbed in for Harkless. And he gets the bucket. Freak's got the lead up to 11 now for the Knicks.
They've really flipped things around offensively.
Yeah, and anytime you can make more than half of your shots, you'll take that.
Williams. And he converts the layup. Williams has got his 2nd basket of the night.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
This is to Freak. To the paint. It's tipped. It's stolen by Bass. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Can't cash in from close range.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
And that one's good. 10 points for Freak.
And that's going to increase the field goal percentage even more. They have a huge edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. I mean, they've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has been superb.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Lou Williams. How last month turned out for him? Putting up about 10 points a night, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. When you have a shooter like him off the bench, it makes scoring so much easier for the bench.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, when he's taking on the scorer's role for that second unit, then the other guys can just stay in their lanes.
That one is off. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. So he comes up empty, missing both. New York leading by 11. To the inside. New York moving it around. O'Quinn dishes to Freak. His 3-pointers off the mark. Lakers have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Clarkson with the ball. 12 points for him. And the Lakers with another miss.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And again, the basket is good from Freak. Freak's got 7 points here in this quarter.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time. Let's check out how the Lakers stacked up, Kevin, over the last month in the NBA statistics. 8th in opponent field goal shooting, 9th in second chance points. And they're in the top 3rd in the league in blocks. They're a team that really doesn't give many good looks.
And you mentioned their opponent's field goal percentage ranking. They do a really good job of closing down the paint, forcing teams to beat them from outside.
1:37 left now here in the second. Bass with the screen. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Clarkson.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Here's Freak. He's coming off a 28-point game against Charlotte. Shot clock at 5. Hits the front of the rim and out. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. They get the rebound. Here's Williams. Williams with another miss.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
In the corner, O'Quinn with it. A follow outside. From outside the arc. Shot is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Outside Williams. From the arc. That's tipped. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. And there's a follow. That's good on the assist by Freak. Aflalo's got the lead up to 13 now for New York. Lakers shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Here's Clarkson. And it's sent back by Lopez. Here's Aflalo. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They block the shot and recover it for the fast break finish.
Now, here is Young. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Nick Young. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Young. So both teams making some changes here. And so Young nails them both. Freak. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And so we wrap up the first half. It's the Knicks. They lead by 13. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Carmelo, what allowed you to function so well offensively?
We got vets. We got guys that know how to play basketball. We come together as a team. We're doing that. We're just trying to take it one day at a time. That's it.
Thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
All right, Doris, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow here on 2K Sports. We begin the second half. First half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. You gotta like what Jordan Clarkson has done in this game.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be, and so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
The Knicks leading by 13. Clarkson at point with Kobe. They're the backcourt. Julius Randle is out there with Mo Harkless. And it's Hibbert in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Yeah, another turnover. But guys, on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
And here's Kobe. The dish to Clarkson. Poked loose and stolen by Freak. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. Afflalo, no good. And Los Angeles guys shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Clarkson.
That's a terrific move to the basket. The defense played that one well, but it didn't make any difference.
Pass to Porzingis. Inside, Anthony connects on the 9-footer. Anthony's got 11.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. New York shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good from Afflalo. And so Aaron Afflalo nails both of them. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Now Clarkson, he's got 16. Lakers passing it around. From the high post, it's tipped, and he recovers it. Back to Bryant, 6 on the shot clock. Wide open shot is on the money. Kobe's got 5 now. Here's Afflalo, 6 points for him. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Anthony drives in. Hibbert pulls it in. Lakers trail by 13. Clarkson with the ball. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Here's Freak. Over to the wing. He dishes it to Carmelo. Harkless with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. It's stolen by Anthony. Kicks to Freak. Trying his luck deep. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. And that's 15 points for Freak.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Gerald Green, he's checked in for New York. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
Timeout call for the Lakers. All right, Staples Center, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Laker girls.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Kurt Rambis had to say to the team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Carmelo Anthony. Their offense is most effective, Coach said, when he is most involved. And they're looking for total involvement from him for the rest of this game. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
And thank you for that, Doris. The pass to Porzingis. Misses the 3. Lakers trail by 16. Here's Harkless. Money from the wing. Harkless has got his second bucket of the night. New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Freak kicks to Anthony. Green, the pass to Freak. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. Freak's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Kobe kicks to Hibbert. Now the feed to Randall. Shot on the wing. Green with the rebound.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Freak. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch in how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Porzingis passes to Freak. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Clarkson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Gerald Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Robin Lopez is checked in for Maurice Spates. Now here's Bass. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Williams dishes to Bass. He feeds it to Harkless. Just 5 on the clock. Lopez with the steal. Now here's Freak. Not a lot of room. And here's Green outside. New York, no good that time either. Lakers trail by 14. Over to the left wing. Los Angeles with another miss. The Knicks have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. And here is Harkless. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. For 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 5 rebounds tonight. Anthony, the pass to Porzingis. And it's Lopez at the elbow. He kicks it to Anthony. Lopez a screen. Anthony drives in. Rebounded by the Lakers. Bass has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Looking to get it going. Williams' shot is off.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Here's Wirtz. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. It's deflected. Williams against Anthony. To end the drought. And he sinks the layup. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Knicks.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
On the wing, Williams, guarded by Green. Got a hand on it.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
Some nice passing by New York here. And the shot is good. And that's 19 points for Freak. Lakers trail by 18. 1:11 left here in the third quarter. It's deflected. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And Los Angeles with some changes. Larry Nance is checked in for Julius Randle. And Nick Young is subbed in for Harkless. And a new group in for the Knicks. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Porzingis. Williams comes in for Anthony. Aaron LaFleur. And a new group in for the Knicks. Spates checked in for Lopez. Porzingis comes in for Kyle O'Quinn. Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for Derek Williams. And Freak subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. On the court for the Knicks. Freak in at point guard. Anthony is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Maurice Spates. And it's Roten in at the 2. And that one's good.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Freak kicks to Roten. To the middle. To the middle. From the line. No good from Spates.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
And here we go, Anthony heading to the hoop. And Hibbert with the block. Outside, Kobe. Hibbert with the screen for Bryant. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Pass to Porzingis. Anthony on the wing. Here's Freak. New York, no good that time either. Lakers trail by 16. Harkless dishes to Clarkson. Rebounded by Anthony.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
Spate sets a screen for Anthony. Passes it to Porzingis. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Gotta be demoralizing. They desperately needed a stop, and instead they give up a triple on an open look.
And that one good from Clarkson.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Porzingis passes to Roten. Feeds to Freak. From down low. No good from Spates. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Hibbert with the screen. Clarkson gets the three-pointer to fall. Clarkson's got 7 points here in this quarter. The Knicks leading by 14. Freak passes to Porzingis. Roten kicks to Spates. Dishes it to Freak. Rebounded by the Lakers.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Anthony dishes to Spates. Takes it from 10. Drained for 2 points. And the Knicks lead by 16.
And with that height advantage right there, he had a good, clear look at the basket.
Kobe kicks to Clarkson. It's rebounded by New York. Anthony's got his 3rd rebound on the night. The dish to Roten. There's a good screen. Pass to Freak. And Hibbert with the block. And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him. The Lakers making a switch here. Randall's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for Tony Roten. Now, here's Clarkson. Defense right on him. And again, no good by the Lakers. The Knicks leading by 16. Porzingis passes to Aflalo. Down low. It's tipped. It's stolen by Randall. Now Clarkson. He dishes it to Bryant. Lets it go from 14. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. Bryant's got 10 points here in the second half. The Knicks shooting a paltry 33% in the 4th. Not a good showing for this offense. Anthony dishes to Aflalo. Here's Freak. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Great move to the hoop on that one there. He didn't let his height disadvantage dictate that matchup.
Take a look at the performance in this one for Freak. He's got 21 points, and he's hit the mark twice from 3-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
The free throw off from Freak. Lakers trail by 16. From 13, Kobe, no luck.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
Bounces high off the rim and drops. And it's now 23 points for Freak.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot. Let the game come to you. We're forcing the issue too much.
And New York making a change here. Lopez is checked in. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. They double him with Freak. Clarkson kicks to Harkless. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's Anthony. Kicks it to Freak. Let's go. And that one goes long. Lakers trail by 18. The pass to Harkless. And it's Bryant at the elbow. Good D by Lopez.
2 minutes.
Aflalo with it. Anthony, the pass to Freak. Here's Lopez.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
At the line for the Lakers, Robin Lopez taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Clarkson, guarded closely. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
Shape up, shape up.
One shot. One shot.
And the technical free throw is good. .137 left in the fourth quarter. Hibbert dishes to Kobe. 6 to shoot from about 19 feet. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for New York.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight, Clark, they had both.
They sure did. I mean, the ball was moving and guys were knocking down shots.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And I like what they've done here. Made the plays they had to. That's why they'll be going up 1-0 in their season series against the Lakers.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Freak. He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
A well-timed shot fake got the defender off the ground right there.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow.
Stay down. 2 shots, gentlemen.
Shooting from Los Angeles, Roy Hibbert. At the line for 2.
And he makes the first. And a new group in for the Knicks. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for... So no problem for New York as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, the outcome of this one never really in doubt tonight. Would you say that this is one of the better performances by this team this year?
Sure felt like it, yeah. It's just nice to see exactly what this team is capable of when we all execute like we know we can. Makes me excited to get the next game started so we can build on this win.
Well done. Kevin, a young man, always looking for more.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak. During the second half, it seemed like he was simply on a mission. Really didn't let up.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
Well, certainly a solid night for him offensively. Excellent production pretty much everywhere. He was what I call NSV, Ernie, a nice safety valve. When they needed to open up the valve, he came through with that offense.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.